Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bibliophila. Today I will be discussing Act 1 Scene 3 of The Merchant of Venice by William Shakespeare. This scene takes place in a public place in Venice. This contains an important conversation between Antonio, Bassanio and Shylock. Here the fatal bond is signed. The scene begins with Bassanio requesting Shylock for a loan of 3,000 ducats for 3 months, with Antonio acting as surety from Shylock. Ducats are Venetian gold coins. Shylock takes great pains to lend the money to Bassanio, since he sees this as an opportunity to get the upper hand of Antonio to satisfy his old grudge against him. Even he borrows money from his friend Tubal, a wealthy Jew, to lend Bassanio the loan of 3,000 ducats. Antonio neither borrows nor lends money with interest, as he believes that this violates the law of God, but he was willing to do it to help a friend. This proves the strong bond of friendship between Antonio and Bassanio. Antonio is ready to go to any lengths to help his friend. Here, Shylock says that he does not approve of Antonio's business schemes because Antonio has squandered all his ships in the world. He has ships in Tripoli, Mexico, England, and there is the peril of rats, pirates, thieves, storms, rocks, etc. But still, Antonio is financially sound to act as surety for this bond. Shylock states a clause in the bond saying that if Antonio fails to pay him back the money after 3 months, then Shylock will be entitled to exact a penalty, that is, cut a pound of flesh from any part of Antonio's body. In his speech, we come to see why exactly Shylock has a grudge against Antonio. Shylock says that Antonio looks just like a man who has robbed him of his money and now come to ask him of a favor. He hates him because he is a Christian, and more because he lends out money without interest, which lowers the rate of interest in Venice. If Shylock could once get the upper hand of him, he would satisfy the old grudge against him. He hates Jews, and even at the Rialto he insults Shylock his hard-earned profits, which he calls interest. Antonio had called Shylock a cutthroat dog, spat on his Jewish gabardine, and insulted him and his religion. Shylock then cites the example of the Jacob-Laban story to justify his taking of interest. He says, "No, not take interest, not as you would say, directly interest. Mark what Jacob did. When Laban and himself were compromised that all the inlings which were streaked and pied should fall as Jacob's hire, this was a way to thrive, and he was blessed, and thrift is blessing if men steal it not." In the Jacob-Laban story, Jacob was the third in line for his grandfather Abraham's birthright. His mother played a trick with her blind husband Isaac to make Jacob his successor instead of his older brother Esau. To escape the wrath of his older brother, Jacob ran to his uncle Laban and served under him. They entered into an agreement according to which all the striped and spotted lambs would be Jacob's pay. So Jacob played a trick with the lambs. During the mating season, while the ships mated, he put some striped and spotted branches in front of the ships. Because the mother ship's breed was she seized during mating, all the spotted and striped lambs that were born went into Jacob's pay. Shylock's point is that profit is not a crime as long as one does not steal to get it. Antonio does not agree with this statement. He believes that due to godly interference, this story had taken place, and he does not approve of a Jew using a holy story like this to justify this crime against the will of God.